Now, there's one aspect of the Brazilian economy that I think needs to be examined in detail, and that is your financial sector. You're an exception, and not one maybe that you should be proud of. You have some very good institutions that have earned the respect of people all over the world. BNDES is one of the premier development banks everywhere. It's being used as a model of what others can imitate. The new development bank among the BRICS, the AIIB, all of these are using the BNDES as a role model. But your other part of your financial sector, particularly your private part of your financial sector, has the highest real interest rates in the world. The interest rates are stifling your economy and killing your budget, and taking away money that could be used for growth, for attacking inequality, for attacking so many of your problems. Let me go back to put this in a historical perspective, if I can, back to the United States at the end of World War II. Back at that time, the United States debt-GDP ratio was 130%. Now, that's probably more than twice the level in Brazil. And most people around the world would say, that's a disaster. We didn't take it as a disaster. We said, we're going to make this sustainable not by cutting back on government investments, but by increasing government investments, making GDP grow. So if you get GDP to grow, debt GDP goes down. And so we used that. We said, free education to everybody who fought in the war. Not just for 2 years, not just for 4 years, but as much education as they were qualified. Not in the poorest schools, but in the best schools, the most expensive schools, in Harvard and Columbia, free. Because we wanted our economy to grow and we wanted to give opportunity to everybody. We created a national highway program that knitted the country together, like the railroads had done in the middle of the 19th century. We created a technology program to make sure that we were the most advanced technology in the world. So the point of this is we didn't cut back, we spent. But part of that success in getting that debt GDP ratio down is we lowered interest rates. We didn't allow the government to pay the kind of outrageous interest rates that your government is paying on its debt.